Hi everyone, Canoopsy here. As you may know, the iPad Pro is a great portable device, but what you may not know is it can also be a great desktop computer replacement with the right setup and the right accessories. This video is a special one. It's all about a very unique 2020 iPad Pro desk setup I've been working on for quite a while. Today's video is brought to you by Paperlike, an accessory for iPads that makes writing and drawing with your Apple Pencil feel like paper. Hit the link in the description to learn more. Okay, so just last week I posted a video all about my personal desk setup for 2020. Well, this iPad setup is actually one I designed and built for my good friend Liam. He needed a desk setup for his work at home during quarantine with the iPad Pro, and he's been using this desk setup for his day-to-day work, university work, and with Affinity Designer for some of his current design projects and collaborations. He's also the biggest fan of Nike and streetwear that I know, so I also wanted to incorporate that into the final setup design. The whole setup here runs completely off of a 2020 12.9-inch iPad Pro. At the back we have an orange skin from our channel sponsor D-Brand, link in the description, which matches the Nike orange, as well as a fresh sticker from Supreme. Now when the iPad Pro is actually used in this setup, it's usually docked on a 12 South Compass Pro iPad stand, and similar to an easel, props your iPad up in various positions and folds up for on-the-go use very easily. The desk is a standing desk from Autonomous, and we have a white tabletop and white legs with this setup, but you can customize the desk completely on their website for your own personal tastes. The desk raises and lowers very easily with the touch controls up front for standing and sitting. You can also set presets at different heights, and the desk itself is incredibly sturdy with little to no wobble at full height and is extremely well built. Great for standing and working whenever you feel like it. The chair is the Herman Miller Aeron, and it's a very iconic chair that many designers and tech YouTubers use around the world. The chair is legendary in the world of office seating. It's quite comfortable, and the ventilated design is great in these hot summer months. Also, it looks pretty sweet in the setup too. The monitor in this setup is held up by a side-mounted Vivo Vesa arm with a Lartdel Auto sticker. And that display is the excellent BenQ 3220U 32-inch 4K Thunderbolt 3 monitor. This monitor is the closest in design to the Apple Pro Display XDR. It has that minimal kind of boxy look, thin uniform bezels all around, and no front branding anywhere. The design is clean and beautiful, and the actual display portion is fantastic. It has 100% sRGB coverage and 95% P3 color coverage with HDR10 support, BenQ's AQ color for color accuracy, and it also has validation from Pantone, which, if you know, they're kind of a big deal in the color space. And if you're looking for a monitor that closely matches the colors on your MacBook or iMac, this monitor actually has a specific mode that turns on and matches the colors on your Apple computer. So that's pretty sweet. It's a great alternative to the Pro Display XDR if you want something similar design-wise and of course, more affordable. It plugs into the iPad with a single USB-C cable and both charges and transfers display data. And the monitor has a diverse set of ports located on the side and on the back, so you can plug in a bunch of accessories like storage drives, headphones, speakers, and the BenQ Screen Bar Plus lamp I've added up top. It clips onto the top of any display very easily, and with the LEDs that are carefully positioned and angled, it doesn't shine onto your monitor or produce glare. It's awesome for smaller desk spaces for sure. You can also adjust the color temperature and brightness manually with the dial included, which we've attached to the back of the monitor with some adhesive tape, or you can turn on the auto mode and using the sensors, the lamp can figure it out for itself based on the room. Now, above the monitor, it's pretty hard to miss, we have a giant custom Nike swoosh inspired by the ones found in Nike's HQ and the stores. We actually made this using our school's CNC machine way before quarantine and painted it in Nike's iconic blaze orange color, and it turned out incredible. It's mounted on the wall, and we also have a battery-powered light strip from Amazon tucked behind the swoosh that adds this sick glowing effect, and using the included remote, there are also different modes you can turn on as well for different lighting effects. Now on the desk, we have an aluminum keyboard and mouse from Satechi. They have a very similar look to Apple's overall design language, but are much more affordable. The keyboard is fantastic. It's Bluetooth and has excellent travel for a thin keyboard. One of the best Magic Keyboard alternatives for your desktop computer for sure, and it comes in a range of colors too. While the mouse has this unique two-tone pattern and rounded pebble look. It also features a precise scroll wheel and tactile click. It's an awesome budget mouse. And the keyboard and mouse are on top of a light gray desk pad from Amazon, while the mouse is also on top of a Satechi aluminum mouse pad with chamfered edges wrapped in an orange D-brand skin as well. The speakers in the desk are from Logitech, the Z207s with a standard 3.5mm plug-in and also Bluetooth. And instead of their correct vertical positioning, we put them on their sides and stuck some pads on the bottom to remove vibration and keep them in place. They're definitely an affordable set of speakers, but let me tell you, the quality in these speakers is next level and beats out many other speakers in this sort of class of budget desktop speakers easily. There's excellent bass, but not too much, and even at full volume, they have no distortion. They sound amazing, and the fact that they have Bluetooth, which from our testing works from incredibly long distances, makes them a truly stellar set of desktop speakers. We also have a Qi wireless charger from Grove made for Liam's iPhone XR, and honestly, it's probably the best built Qi wireless charger I've ever seen and ever used. Featuring a build of stainless steel and a cork top stained with Japanese calligraphy ink, it's quite unique. The only negative I've found is it charges devices up to 5 watts but not 7 or 10 like other chargers do. Just keep that in mind. On one side of the desk we have a large potted plant, on the other side of the desk we have some other personal items. First, there's this incense burning Breaking Bad RV, which is the sickest accessory I've seen in a while. It is amazing. There's also some cooking books and these two vintage Astro Boy figures straight out of Japan. So that is the 2020 iPad Pro desk setup I've been working on for quite a while. I'm happy with it, Liam's happy with it, and it really takes full advantage of the iPad Pro and iPadOS, with support for a mouse, keyboard, display, Pro apps, USB-C, everything. Now overall, iPadOS is fantastic, but not perfectly optimized for desk setups with external displays like this one at the moment. But there are also apps currently optimized for full screen display support. For example, Shift Screen lets you actually have 3 web tabs open on the display, as well as 1 app open in split screen on the iPad. Great for research projects and essays. But overall, if you're considering making a similar desk setup for your iPad Pro, it's definitely doable and definitely usable. Today's video is brought to you by Paperlike, our sponsor making these iPad Pro videos possible. Paperlike is a special screen protector for your iPad that gives you a more natural feel with your Apple Pencil when you're writing or drawing. It feels like paper by adding a slight grip and texture to your display, and is a perfect match for your Apple Pencil. It's also a great matte screen protector and hides the gross fingerprints and smudges way better than the standard glass on the iPad. It's available for all iPads, the link in the description, and includes free shipping as well as a 100% satisfaction guarantee. So what are your thoughts on this iPad Pro desk setup? Are you Team Nike or Team Adidas, or like me, neither? Let me know in the comments down below, subscribe, and thank you for watching.